What's up, everybody? Welcome to Everybody Love Juju 1-2, back with another banger. Welcome to my channel. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me get that out of the way and say good morning, Monday morning. You know what it is. You know what time it is. It's my weekly update on the AP Top 25. I couldn't wait to see what it's looking like. So you're going to get my live reaction to it because I just pulled it up, but I didn't take a peek. But I can see peeking out on my phone. I can see Texas Longhorn. Lady Longhorns moved to number 1. Man, if you haven't seen the games this weekend, you missed a banger this weekend. I got up early on my side of the country. What's up, RC? Just to catch the Notre Dame, North Carolina State game yesterday. I was not expecting that. Low key, I knew it would be a good matchup, but I didn't know if North Carolina State was ready. I hadn't seen any games from them earlier, I'd say the past 2 games or something like that, to see, like, were they ready to go ahead and, give Notre Dame a challenge. And they were up for the test. They were up to the test. Hannah Hidalgo was blocked 5 times. Good thing Sonia said trying to hit that buzzer-beating tying bucket to send him into overtime. It was just a lot going on, and I had all of you in my chat just going at it with me, talking me through it. RC said, we back. Brazil, welcome. I made it. Good morning, and I'm so glad you did, lovely people, and not so lovely as well. Jew playing. They playing with us in the polls. Man, you don't jump ahead. Let me look. All they doing is playing musical chairs. I agree with you. RC said, what's up? Come on. Let me get some more people in here because I start reading it off and then y'all start, giving it away. I haven't even looked, y'all. But look, you know what I'm here for? My Lady Chosen Senior Day. The men's game was cut into. It was on Fox Sports 2. They did acknowledge them at the end and did a senior thing. But if you had to be there to see it. But in the beginning, they walked out with their flowers, to the center. And I had to say goodbye to my seniors, Ray Marshall for 4 years, Clarice 4 years, I believe. Kiki Irfan and TiVo and Dominique Darius, who redshirted this year. Don't know if she's coming back, but hey, good people. These girls, all of them, are all special in their own way. Just to come in and fit right on into the culture, I say, that Lindsay Gottlieb is creating over there, and for us to start off early predictions, we were ranked 3rd, right? We suffered an unnecessary, and I'm going to say it again, unnecessary early loss to Notre Dame that to this day, had we not lost, we probably would have 1 loss. I don't know that we would have truly won against Iowa because I just think that was just all set up for whoever was going to play on that day. You're going to lose during Caitlin Clark's retirement ceremony. But no excuses. We lost. Tired or not, traveled or not, we lost. And I don't even think we really put our best foot forward. It was so much slipping and sliding and nervousness. But it was good for us. I think every loss is something you can learn from. But I'm so proud of the Lady Trojans. We won against the Fighting Illini. I think it was a good game. I knew they were going to fight. I've seen them play UCLA. I've seen them play Ohio State. I've seen them play, a lot of teams. I have to say I've enjoying the Big Ten Conference. I'm so glad we're in it. 18 teams, amazing. I mean, this is a fight every night. Something new is going on. Different styles of defenses that they play and offenses that they play, and we just keep the main thing the main thing. And so every time I just look forward to it because it just reminds me of like I've never seen some of these teams play. So, not to derail the top 25 topic, but the Chicago Sky made a very curious move. Yeah, we can talk about that, Brazil. We can talk about that. Brazil, Chicago, and the leadership role of Sky never ceased to me. You know what? You guys, you know, you guys can shoot me in the comments you want, but here's my take. Here's my take. Ariel Atkins is a baller. She was a former Olympian. She didn't look quite the same. I don't know if she was injured or anything like that. I think she was. Ariel can shoot the lights out. I mean, she's on a Kelsey Mitchell kind of lights out, elbow, top of the key type of player. Strong, mature, 7 years in the league. I personally feel that the only thing that made me nervous is that you had to give up the third round pick. But I don't particularly think that, and I hate to compare this year's round draft picks to last year's, because last year's the Caitlin Clark, the Angel Reese's, the Rakia Jacksons, the Camila Cardosas, that's an iconic class. That's an iconic class, and I mean it's not fair. And my iconic class is coming. My iconic class of all times is coming, but I think I think the veteran. Even though we got Kia, she's a veteran. Rebecca, she's a veteran. Few others that they chose. I think Ariel was a great choice, great leader. I think she's a baller. As you're saying, Aisha's saying it's a two-way player. Um, I have to agree, Aisha, and I think it's a good choice for them at the helm, and especially if she starts. I mean, since everybody wants to blackball my girl Kennedy like weirdos, but anyway, um, I think Ariel Atkins is great for us. If you remember, she torched us, and I'd rather play with her than against her. She plays for Washington Mystics, and she torched us. They torched us. So break that up because we got her, and so she can't torch us anymore. You feel me? Shoot, I'm happy. Ariel's cool, but RC they wanted more melodramatic version of Kennedy, dude, and yeah, they probably wanted her. I mean, who else could play like Kennedy? Kennedy, there's no one else like Kennedy, but Kennedy. So we got Ariel with less of the drama. In terms of wins and losses, it's a good move. That being said, it doesn't focus additional eyes on Chicago. I'm thinking marketing. Oh, got you. That's good. That's a good, interesting take. I like that. I like that. And then this whole thing with, the contract, having to take people for 1 year and then a new contract comes out. I mean, okay, that's Bougie this morning. She's a little bit on the hyper side. Sorry, guys. Interesting take, RC Bruins fan. I mean, that could be the interesting thing. I just don't know what that is about, And if I did, and I did get some inside information, I don't even know if I could share the reasons why not Kennedy wasn't picked up, or she's not being picked up by anyone. Do you remember Rod Strickland? Sure do. In the NBA, excuse me, that's who Kennedy's game always reminds me of. Rod Strickland. Okay. I don't know. Rod reminds me of the way he dribbles. If I remember, I can see him in my eyes. He just seemed like he just dribbled with the right hand a lot. I think of him, and a team really needs a jolt. They pick her up. But Rod, yeah, Rod is like that. That lightning bolt gonna get you a bucket, 90 miles an hour. Yeah, I got you. Okay, good. Now I can get started. Good morning, Nippy. I haven't started yet. We just been chopping it up. Brazil took me on a brief ride to discuss the acquisition of Ariel Atkins over from Washington. And I made a point. I think it's fine. I think it's great. I was just kind of like a little nervous about giving up the third pick, but I said that the last year's draft was like iconic draft, and I don't really think that you're missing much. I would take Ariel Atkins. Ariel Atkins torched us last year from the Washington Mystics, um, and so having her, you know, with us is better because Washington with Brittany Sykes over there. But the thing about it, I don't know if you notice, um, the people that Washington Mystics are picking up. People are quietly um, ignoring who they're acquiring and who they could possibly acquire. I mean, they could possibly acquire like Az Fudd, Sonia Citron. I mean, y'all sleeping on don't sleep on Washington Mystics. They already got Big Mama Stephanie Dolson, um, and who did I said Brittany. They got Shakira Austin. You add some of the picks, a third pick over there. That could be nasty team right there for real. Don't sleep on them, please. They were like right there, ready to snap somebody's win streak constantly. I don't understand why they took over the third pick when you only get her for 1 year. Yeah, why they gave it up. But well, I think maybe because everybody's saying, hey Nippy, what up, RC? Um, Mystics will take Citron. Yeah, they'll take Citron. That's what I'm saying. And you got to have a lot of young people over there that I think Brittany could operate with. I think Az Fudd being 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 slept on. I had Az Fudd. I had Az Fudd in my mock draft 1.0. I have her written down to go into the Mystics. So shouts out to me. Brazil, I'll instantly be a fever of Mystics faces. RC, RC, you stupid. All right. Y'all ready for this ride? I got 13 in the watching, 2 on X, 11 on Everybody Loves Juju. If you haven't hit the subscribe button on YouTube, please run. Don't walk. Come on over. I'm trying to get some subscribers going. Y'all know that. I've actually had my Cash App up. It's crazy. I actually been getting people, and God bless you all, because this will help me with getting the equipment, things like that, to keep the show going, doing little different things. I'm gonna see if I got this. I got this little machine I can make noise with and stuff. But yeah, I got some people that are dropping coins into the Cash App, which is kind of cool because I'm not monetized yet. I got to get up to 500. Okay, so y'all ready? Let's do this. Brazil said, "Let's go." Nippy's here. Don't know where Jacob is, but here we go. As soon as I hit it, because it's been sitting there, it runs away. Hold on, y'all. AP top 25. Texas jumps to the number 1. Followed by, and this is compared to what you think, UCLA. No, Notre Dame is still above. They got to be kidding me. The USC Trojans, we remained in 4th. Didn't help us not one bit. Okay, we got some work to do. We gotta do some work, y'all. We gotta go on. We'll talk about that. Behind us is UConn. Behind UConn is South Carolina at 6. 7, LSU. 8th, North Carolina. Now, North Carolina was 9th yesterday, and they rose up 1. North Carolina State rose up 4 spots. It ultimately helped them, I can tell. TCU, number 10, stayed in the same spot. Hey. Tennessee Volunteers moved up 4 spots. Now, this is where I felt Tennessee should be. This is where I felt now it's looking right. Tennessee should be here. Let me tell you, Tennessee is a dangerous team. They are a dangerous team, in my opinion. They are a dangerous and scary team, in my opinion. As they recognize and realize their potential and start playing to the level of their potential, they are a scary team in the tournament, y'all. Sorry. Number 12, Ohio State. 13, Oklahoma. 14. Kansas State. How Kansas State is still hanging in there, I'll never know without Ayoka Lee. But guess what? I guess they had more than Ayoka Lee because they ain't dropped. 15, Kentucky. They dropped 1. Kansas State actually dropped 2. Kentucky dropped 1. Duke dropped 5 spots. Baylor up 2 spots. West Virginia dropped 1. Maryland up 2. Alabama dropped 2. Oklahoma State, I've been watching them too, mainly because that's my high school colors, and I've been seeing them play a little bit. So I was kind of curious. I didn't want to say anything too soon because I was like, oh, Oklahoma State kind of looked like they got a little something. They're in 21st spot. 22, Creighton. This is what Creighton did last year. They inched their way up in and around and almost upsetting in the tournament. Michigan State dropped 1. We had to bring them down, both UCLA and USC. Florida State remained the same at 24 and 25. I'm so proud of the youngins over at Louisville. So what y'all say? What y'all saying about that? Any questions? Anybody want me to read over anything? Let me see what you're saying in the comments. Let's see what y'all saying. Okay, you said Nippy. I knew Nippy was gonna say something with this. Wow, they really don't want USC in the top 3. We need to get back to where we belong, the top 3. Shoot, 2 even. UCLA barely won their game, and Notre Dame has more losses than us. But whatever. I'm telling you, it's like that hard. It's like that pimple that's so deep into your skin that it really, really hurts to touch and pop, and then you find out it's not a pimple, it's a mole. What am I talking about, Jew? I'm just saying they are just a sore spot in my soul, Notre Dame. They really are with that win. I mean, it was the biggest thing they could have ever done, and they will not let us go. They will not let it go. Number 2, we don't deserve it. I don't understand why they keep believing in UCLA like this. Like UCLA, I mean, if the Trojans play a close game and win some games to teams that are bottom 25 and on and on and on, right? I hear all the little comments. All they have is Juju. I never hear them say all they have is bets. They get on our case about Juju, but yet you put all this expectation on Juju Watkins, but you don't call her player of the year. Get off that. If you're not gonna go and admit she's the best player in college, well, she is the best player, but maybe not this season. No. If you're gonna continue to put all this pressure and expectations on Juju Watkins, and if we're not blowing a team out or winning, or we do blow them out, but we allow them to linger around as we do different sets and reps and with different people to feel, to prepare them, and the score gets a little close. Then it's Juju Watkins, Coach Gottlieb, boo, and all that. Then you need to call her player of the year, period. You need to say she's the best player in the country, period. So stop. Yours is a chill channel. Lots of other channels have a lot of name calling and animosity. Oh, thanks, Brazil. I just try to be myself. I don't know. I don't know if I get into it. I don't know if I get into the name calling or whatsoever. Let me know. One thing I've come to realize, everyone runs their channel Battleship differently. I'm glad there's plenty of women's basketball choices out there. Salute to all of them. Amen. I think we all try to be supportive, as far as I know, and there's a lot of channels, RC, that we don't, I don't mention on here, that they really they be like way off. I'll be like, dang, you really don't like South Carolina, or you don't like the idea of Coach Gottlieb and Juju Watkins being possibly pulling something off that Coach Gottlieb had a vision for. And it's so crazy how they downplay, and they'll still be talking about UConn. and coach, and ref, I respect the man and everything, but I mean, there's a lot of great coaches out there. I think Wes Moore from North Carolina State is a good coach. Um, Vic Schaefer is a good coach. Kim Mulkey she be downplaying herself. She be downplaying herself, but she's taking a young group and a young team and wiggle her way from a seventh spot to a championship with a weak schedule. I mean, there's all kind of ways you can skin a cat. Okay, TN Tennessee is dangerous because they do that hockey style substitution. The defense is constantly adjusting. You're right, Brazil. It's funny. It's funny to watch it. How could Duke drop after smoking their opponent? I don't know. I saw that, and they dropped heavily too. Now, the only way, if I were to study it, I would have to say that maybe the people that are above them, they had lost to, right? And it had to been like when they couldn't. It's kind of like us. Why wouldn't we be third? But they're still lingering and holding that loss that we had to Notre Dame over our head. But then, but Notre Dame, you lost to unranked opponents. They still believe in Notre Dame. Let's just put it that way. I would say the voters and the coaches are not believing in Duke. Juju, bingo. See, I told you that win would do big things for North Carolina State. They shot up to what you say, number 8-7 from previous rank, number 3. They shot up to number 9. They shot up to number 9. And I think that they're what do you call it? They're coming along at the right time. They're just gelling and figuring things out. I gotta say, number 30, number what was the girl that had 33 points? She was solid. She was so solid in the stretch, making her free throws, uh, being solid, making right decisions down the stretch when she had the ball, making clutch shots. 35, was she 35? She had a big weird number. And Zoe Brooks, that's her name. She she was balling. I mean, she looked really good. She went and it calmed Isaiah James down. It calmed. So now Rivers had big boards, big blocks. Um, I started to see Isaiah and Rivers in a different manner. I have to say, they went in with the you could feel their positive mindset. They went into that game knowing and feeling that they could win. I mean, if you haven't seen the game, go watch it. I brought it up last week, and I will sound like a hater, but I thought South Carolina should be number 8 after that blowout. Man, that I have to agree. That was scary. That was really scary. It exposed so much about them that even if they are an 8, and if that was just a one off on them or an anomaly on them to look that way, um, go on and take your 8th spot and move yourself up because we did it. We was in the 7th and we moved back to 4th. Really, I think we're 3rd place team. Actually, I think we should be a 2nd place team, 3rd place team. I don't think Texas is truly, in my eyes, necessarily number 1. They can be with the pieces they got, but as Madison does, matters as so will they. As Madison doesn't, so will they. And I just said not everybody. I know. I said not. I said you can win with one person, with complementary players around you, all doing the same thing, doing the right things. But we've seen how Madison, if she's off, they're off, right? If Betts isn't scoring offensively, she does so many other things. Jude, if she's not, if she's having an off night shooting, she can do so many other things well. I don't feel that way about Madison and Hannah either. I don't think Hannah is like the centerpiece as you think on that team. Maybe not. I mean, she didn't have bad points. I mean, but she's got so much more help around her. She's got draft picks. Matter of fact, I don't even know if Olivia gonna go on the draft. We should tell me what you guys think. do in Brazil, in my opinion, the only way South Carolina would sink below 5 is if they should have to lose to a team that they've been highly favored to defeat. South Carolina is already below 5. RC, they're re, reiterate what you mean by that because they're number 6. That's probably because they're only 6 because the team that beat them, which is UConn, is above them. Um, UCLA runs out of gas. I see them running out of gas too, and they're going to see that just like last season. They do run out of gas. They look every time in the fourth quarter. It's like, where are you? Like, and check this out, Nip. They got a game this Wednesday before they play us, so they gonna need all the gas they can get. Neil and Don are the best coaches in my opinion. Really, you think they're the best? Okay. I think there's some good coaches out there. I think Westmore is a good coach. I think Vic's a good coach, along with Don and Neil. And I think Boki's funny. She doesn't give herself enough credit. I think Coach G is a good coach. I think she makes solid adjustments. I think people just can't really understand her philosophy, and they think that we probably win uh, uh, despite her because of talent. But I think Kim Caldwell is a fantastic coach. I think she's a very good coach. Nippy, if you were to ask me what was has me hot a lot about UCLA is we act like we want Betts to do everything like 80% of the time. I need Rice, Hawkins, London, Dukelet to play hard all the time. Man, RCI have to admit it, like they be heavily leaning on her, don't they? On Betts. They be heavily leaning. I'd be making me mad. I'm like, man, Dukelet, you can shoot. You can shoot Hawkins. You can shoot Tamia. You can shoot Janaya London. Like, why do you gotta go to her all the time? Zoe Brooks, yeah, that's her name. Zoe Brooks. She put belt to ass on her old teammate Hannah. That's her old teammate. Zoe used to go to. Oh no, Nippy, you didn't even tell me that connection. I didn't even. You didn't even tell me that there was because I was wondering why Hannah was acting weird. I didn't even. What old teammate? Were they teammates in college? You didn't even tell me that. There was a little drama on the court, huh? Okay. Hawkins gave us 9 rebounds. That's great, but need more offensively. Kiki looked lost outside of 2 huge threes. 2 threes is pretty good. Janai was injured. Oh, that what was going on? Dukelet was hit or missed. Yeah. London's streaky as normal and friggin' bets or bust. That's why Dudley played a lot because Janaya wasn't playing. I didn't even catch all that. Can North Carolina State be considered like a serious contender to win the whole thing now? Win the whole thing? Hell no. We'll see what I'm gonna look and see who they're playing next. Texas doesn't exude number one. It's so funny because um, people were watching North Carolina State all year, testing their resolve, testing what they got all year. But you can't go by what people are doing. November, you can't do that. Maybe even December, you or October. You can't really see what a team is necessarily going to be like at that stage. It's up to them. It's up to them. It's up to them. Maybe people healing that could be injured, um, finding the right combinations, um, whatever it is that the coaches do, they know how to prepare to peak for the run. Texas is not a number one caliber team. you said Texas is not a number one caliber team, but that's just my opinion. There you go. Nippy spoke. Nippy said that Olivia and Sonia are the core of that team. They are. But some would say Hannah Hidalgo, Nippy. Texas is number one because they're trying to give everyone a chance to show they got what it takes at the number one spot. I think it's just a musical chairs in basketball. Where is SC ranked today? 6. Oh, yeah, 6. Wow. I think Coach She has improved, but also she hasn't shown her full playbook just yet. You got it, Nippy. And yeah, I really like Kim Caldwell. Yep. I don't think you guys have seen our USC Chosen full playbook at all. Gotta run, folks. Take care. Okay, Brazil, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. I'm glad I got up here in time for you to join in. And thank you for the compliment. I'm gonna need that. Thank you all for the compliments. Kim, teammates in high school. Oh, at AAU. Okay, yeah, because you could tell. You could tell she was like, she probably was better than Hannah. I know she was better than Hannah. Kim Caldwell is her. That's why I like Tennessee again. Yeah, she's good. Kim Caldwell is good. Either Tennessee, Utah, or Notre Dame might become my third team. Okay. What has Utah been doing? I've been wondering how they've been looking. I mean, since Lynn Roberts left, become my third team if I've ever had possible. Morning. Hey, Bear Beauty. I just went over the the top 25. You let me know if you want me to do it again. Have you done your big women's basketball bracket predictions yet? I'm about to do mine. I haven't seen the new brackets, Nip. Could you put it in the Discord? I haven't seen the because I can if I do it based on what it was. I don't know if it changed much. I want to see like are we still a number two seed? Whoever the I'll tell you this, Nippy, and I want you to hear me out. Who's ever in the top who's in the two seed, the two seed better watch out because you're possibly gonna run into Tennessee, and that's all I gotta say. If you're a two seed, you might run into Tennessee, and Tennessee might spoil your dreams. I don't want LSU ever to go back to number one. That number one is not good luck. See, it's not. That's what I was just saying. That number one, I'm cool. I'm cool on it. It looks good and it feels good for a minute, but then it's like, good Lord, I just want my seating to be good. That's you know, 19 and 5. 19 and 5? Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. I pulled it up. 12 sharp. Thank you, Bear Beauty. Way to go. Way to go. I was like coming. I was coming. I had to get mama straight. I had to get mama straight. Do you like Toby Fournier game a lot? I like Toby Fournier. I like to see. I don't know much, honestly, that much about her, but I hear that she's solid. Uh, what's her name? Some people want her to have like more minutes, which I think Kara's a smart gal. I think she knows what she's doing with her. If people wanted her to have more minutes, I think she's probably thinking about the tournament and thinking about the freshmen and just how you need to be careful of how you play freshman minutes, um, especially if you're planning on going far deep into a tournament run or your conference tournament and then your tournament run, and you want to be careful with your freshmen, um, so that's that they don't burn out. Utah beat Notre Dame too. I know you remember that. I remember that Utah and TCU. No, the Big Ten Conference tournament bracket. USC is number one in conference. Yes, 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 yes. And we'll get the double bye. Yeah, I saw that. Um, I need to look and see like, dude, are we still like what are we? The cool thing is we lost one game in Galen and one game on the road. We could have been undefeated in conference, but we're undefeated. We one loss at home. Yeah, but what did they say? I thought it was undefeated in something. Away games? No, not away games because we lost to Iowa. But whatever it was, we looked pretty good. Really, really good. Well, better than we've ever been in years. And I love how we're showing up in our new conference. Amazing. Just amazing. I'm just proud of the girls. I'm just proud of the girls. I can tell you that. I'm just proud of the girls. Toby can dunk the ball. Shoot, we got Ray and Kiki that can dunk the ball. But I don't think she pulled that out of her bag yet this season. Nope. USC has already lost, has their spot locked for the quarterfinals. Yes. Okay, got you. See, Nippy helped me out. Nippy helping me out. Well, that's all I really have for y'all. I just wanted to come up here and go over the AP Top 25, hear what you guys have to say, what you think. I got a lot of a good feeling going into our practices this week, getting ourselves, you know, healed up, ready to go for what? I'm probably gonna there's a game on today, guys, that I think I'll come up and watch. And I'll say something like I'll make it like Monday Night Hoops or something like that. But I don't know. I think it's Texas and Georgia. I'm not really interested in the Texas and Georgia game, but I can't sleep on different teams and what they're doing. They can sneak up on people. I just might want to just look at Texas and see how they're rolling. I think they're trying to decide between Purdue and Northwestern for one of the first teams to disqualify. It should be fun. It should be Northwestern. Nippy, I swear Nippy be thinking just like me. Nippy be thinking like me. I was like, which needs to be Northwestern since they ducked the smoke, and then I read it, and I Nippy really does. Bear Beauty, what you saying, honey? I'm honestly keeping my eye out on your team too. No one talks about the matchup with LSU and USC. USC might surprise people when we may get to play, y'all. Your team gets out and run a little. We do. I saw that earlier this year. I was like, oh my god, I don't want Flajay and Jew. Flajay and Jew just became good friends. I was like, damn. I was like, but Bear Beauty, I just really want to this year or next year, I really want to test my girls up against some girls in the SEC. We had a private scrimmage against Texas, but Texas we won. But Texas is new to the SEC. But you know what I mean? They not really SEC. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see like some action between stars that we know. My girls from the Big Three from LSU against my girls, right? So I just want to see that action and see what that looked like the way UCLA played LSU last year. That's not a good matchup. LSU definitely I knew could win, even though UCLA should have gone further. Their style of play doesn't match with a LSU, but we will match well, and I'm really happy the way that they Kim Mulkey. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but her movement, she need to really keep Michaela on ball. I'm telling you, Michaela is a point guard. You keep Michaela on point guard, controlling the triangle of Fly and Morrow with Samaya, even bring in Desario in sometime, and then you got whoever you want on the right side wing, just because Michaela can hit from the top of the key and she can hit from the wing. Like, you got the best of both worlds, and Michaela be driving too. Northwestern ain't about nothing, never will be. They will still be friends, but honestly, it will show a different vibe and ratings will go. That's what I want to see. The ratings will go through the roof, and they're gonna still be friends. You're right. Yeah, I would like to see LSU team SC and Tennessee. Yeah, I want to see a non-conference game between them. I ain't gonna lie. USC style of play is boring to me. It's so traditional. It's so like hanging into the big pass out. Da, 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 like I don't know. I mean, it's so predictable. Maybe because I'm used to getting out and running you. Really, that's me. That's how I play. But really, I mean zero disrespect at all. But without Angel Reese, I haven't watched a full game of y'all hoop this season. You got to check them out. And it's funny because they're still steadily trying to find themselves. They've had some exciting games. I watched them, even though I couldn't understand why the games were so close. Um, but when they would pull them out, they're just funny, man. It's just, and I just Anissa Morrow, Michaela finding herself, Flage always a bucket. Like, I just love them. Rutgers and Penn State have been disqualified. Oh, poor thing. Yeah, they weren't. They weren't. Yeah, they weren't. I hear Kiyomi missed another game and might enter the portal. I don't know what the coach in their right mind would take her though. What is she doing? Goodness gracious, she is like really like not that she. If she haven't learned from Kennedy Carter, like, because I just get that vibe, and I don't know. I actually with Kiyomi, I see more. Kennedy was way better than her, and way better than her. Just an attitude and everything. What's up, I was just yes, Jacob. I was looking for you. Bear Booty Wealth. Do you like Kiki Rice at all? And Juju, right now, I have Kiki Rice WNBA comparison. Haley Jones. Oh, Haley Jones. Oh, God, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean about that, RC. I know what you mean. I do. Dang, RC. Coolest, no disrespect. I'm kind of glad the Angel fans drifted away. Let LSU find their identity without the mess. Why do you think, RC? Oh, Bear Beauty, you feel the mess that followed her. Is that what you mean? What, Angel? I know they're happy for the peace, that comes along with that. What up, Ned? What up, Jake? I like Angel though and support her, but she is gone, and I'm a LSU fan. Plus, uh, I'm a LSU fan plus b-ball. Man. Yeah. So you feel like? Do you feel like their antics on the court was entertaining or a distraction? Bear Beauty. Bear Beauty, I'm cheering for you guys more next season as you guys have hometown Iowa player Devin Barrage coming to LSU, so I'll watch a lot more. When I was working, I had this, I had to fly into Iowa Airport, and I hated it. It's like I would have to fly into Colorado, get into an express plane from Denver over to the small airport in Iowa. I had a kid because I was a social worker. I had a kid in college that I had to go see once a month. And
Call from Jamaica Kareem.
And let me tell you, um, it was just scary to just get into that small area, and then I had to drive another 45 minutes just to get to the college. And I would see the horse and buggy carriage and Amish people and things like that. And I don't know my thoughts are about Iowa, but it seems like not much to do. But I think that it's good when you're in college and you ain't got a whole lot of distractions. You can get your work done for sure. It was a lot of personality on the team. It was a lot last year. I was drained, right? I mean, last year was like starting off with her missing 4 games and Kateri Poole getting cut, and it was like, what is going on around here? Juju's first year, they open up. They play Colorado at the Hall of Fame Classic. Juju's there for the first time, upsetting Ohio State with 32 points, I might add. And then here we go, the big game between the defending champ, number one team plays Colorado and smoked, and they never seen number one again. I was like, what the heck just happened? Also, I found some interesting facts in all of Caitlin Clark NCAA tournament losses. She shot very poorly. Oh, you mean oh yeah. The times that she played. She shot poorly in the South Carolina game. I thought they opened up with a 13-2 run. She shot poorly in that game. I don't think she shot well in the LSU game. Usually, your star player is going to get schemed on, and it's really like the other players on your team that have to step up. They'll be there as gravity, and they'll be there doing their thing, right? But they may not be like coming out. Not all the time. Don't quote me on this because not all the time. Swoop's at 47, so I ain't gonna say that. Kiki's cool. I only watched her last year when we played. UCLA, not a good look last year. I wanted to see more. No, she didn't have a good look. I think she looks more aggressive this year than last year. Including the 8-point game from her freshman year at her freshman year against Northwestern. Also, RC, you can diss me. What's that mean? He said most games she was throwing the team on her back, whether we needed it or not. Jacob and Joe. Yeah, I know. The championship game, yes, she did. Jacob, talk to Juice. She will tell you I'm one of the more sensible, down to earth Caitlin Clark fans. Yeah, he doesn't glaze like that. I mean, he's able to see it. You know her, her flaws, or her tendencies, or things. He can accept the criticisms, but also recognize her greatness at the same time. Trojan Wire, another analyst, also believed that USC has a high chance to beat UCLA this weekend. Yeah, Nippy, I'll be honest with you. As your content creator for USC Trojans, without looking at the year beginning and knowing how many times I was going to play them, I felt like we're going to win at home. They'll win at home. Big Ten tournament was up in the air, but if we wanted it, we could take it. So I always felt like ESPN left the same predictor up that they had from they've had all year, is that UCLA would win, and I think it's based on home advantage. But but if you look at, and I would love to see you or Jacob do this, look at our away wins. We won some really great games away, losing one game away. I mean, we won games that people did not think we were going to win, going away. Traveling, brutal travel, new travel to us, going all the way to the East Coast, so on and so forth. Like, I'm so just excited. When the game has been televised, she came along, but not enough to stand out. I heard you. We ball like away games, and Jules already says she doesn't mind hostile crowds. UCLA is going to be tired, while our girl will be rested and will prepare for practice and film study. Absolutely, and it's just something about playing them that, like Jew and the girls, she's got them. Those who are new to understanding the rivalry understand it now, and they will understand it more when they go into this hostile environment, which is perfect, to prepare us for the tournaments, and then going into Indianapolis and stuff. And I think we'll probably have to play Iowa. For some reason, I feel like I'm going to face Iowa again. I feel like Iowa, you're going to get a revenge ASS kicking. Okay, you're going to get belt to ass for what you did, but it's going to be crazy environment because we'll be in Indianapolis. So yeah, RC, you'll be spending a lot of time here with me. It's just let Caitlin get away with it. That's all I know. Juju inefficient as fuck. Yeah, and now, I mean, talk about her inefficiencies and turnovers in the dub, but it was like, no, she wasn't that great of a percentage. She's a volume shooter too. I pay close attention to televised games because I know Bess and Kiki wants that win over Big Bo. I know they do, Bear Beauty, but what Bear Beauty? What are you gonna do without having Angel Reese handling bets? You know what I'm saying? You need somebody who's going to lean on bets, and I don't mean it doesn't have to be one person for LSU. If y'all play them again, who is gonna? She's 6'7". Jesus, big body. I think you should. You know what I think LSU should do? I think y'all need to run them to death. They be so. Just somebody said it earlier. Who was it? Nippy said they be gassed. You got to see them. They be gassed. We be having them girls turn their colors. When I said that Caitlin had to adjust and develop a face to fire head on in the WNBA, some IOC fans were so mad. Then when I turned out to be right, they came back. Good. They need to come back and apologize. They need to. Because if you can't speak the truth, golly, calm down. What's up, everyone? What up, Groovy? Yeah, you gotta. It's just you're a fan. You're not putting her down. You're just saying the truth. Well, remember when we had a week off against Notre Dame and they beat our ass? Yeah, but we didn't have Kennedy, so I don't even like to think about that game because if nobody's paying attention, watch towards the end. They're like, oh, that's garbage. Goddamn such thing as there is a such thing as garbage time, but that was not garbage time. She literally started to put the press on when she should have did it earlier. And our game is transition game. She allowed them to get us into a half court, executing in a half court offense that we don't really run like that. We can. Obviously, we do pretty decent. And they when they did that, but we had them turn the ball over. If you watch Hannah, them she still does it. Hannah goes cold in the fourth. Olivia none of them. No, we closed the gap to 3 points, 7 points. At one point, I was sitting there when I was watching it. I was like, "Oh, we're about to take over. This is what we usually do right here." And then she took off the press, and I was yelling at the whole game. And this man at the end of the game from behind me said, "You're right. We should have went to the press." I didn't even know the stranger. He was like, "You're right. We should have went to the press." I know I'm right. And this is when the guards didn't trust Juju, didn't trust them. They weren't getting her the ball. They were trying to do some things that Kiki. The biggest thing is Kiki didn't show up the way I needed Kiki to show up, the way I know she can show up. As much as you want to talk about her, Kiki. Last night, Kiki on her Instagram, she has a film compilation of her entire uh, college years from Stanford to now, and it was so cool. So I loved it so much. I posted it on my Instagram, and she went and I got a message that she liked it from her. She saw me posting on my page, so that means she sees my Instagram, and I'm stoked because I'm like, that's right, Kiki. I'm showing you some love. What's up? Where's a totally different team since the Notre Dame game? Yeah, we're a totally different team since then. Since that game. Bear Beauty, we don't need to get back over your Tigers fact of life. Listen, I want to see the UCLA LSU more than us. I'm like Bear Beauty. I just want to see the entertainment. I think it'll be entertaining to see you play against Michaela again. You know, they played at McDonald All American. They played on the USA team. I think they were USA to FIBA together. I mean, they all kind of know each other, so it's kind of cool. Sometimes I feel like Lauren is just a big for nothing. I didn't say that. Nippy Elizabeth said that. It's no replacing AR. We not in a good match up against them this year, but we can't go small. Okay, and go run sub the bigs out, do something. I mean, a little bit of both. A little bit of both. Just a little bit of both. Definitely run. Because when you guys start running, they'll just take bets out and put your eye in. You know that. So what you gonna, So then I think then y'all can get down. RC, remember when people were saying that Ju only had more points because she played more games? But let's not forget, everyone had less games. Caitlin freshman year, not just Caitlin. Okay, Jacob. You talking about Ju's 920 points. You talking about that last year? I don't want to hear what they got to say about that. That's so stupid. Because I'm gonna go back to my girl Lynette Woodard. Us using a men's ball and um, not having 3 point shots. That record would be out of existence if she had the 3 point ball. Jacob, girl, facts. So I agree. But I mean, I didn't. Notre Dame didn't have Maddie. No, Maddie ain't making that much of a difference. Fans can say as they will. Who's better, Maddie Westbrook or Kennedy Smith? That's a good question. I take Kennedy over Maddie. I choose LSU all day though. The thing with me is I have no issues pointing out our fault. Me either. I don't have pointing out our faults either. It's going to be a minute before anyone can match AR energy. So we got to learn to live without it. Straight up. You got it straight up. Dude shut up way too late that game and have 5 points at halftime. And she's done it before, Jacob, and come out with 30 points. Lauren Betts gets better. Betts better score 36 in the season finale against USC. Juju, I need her to be Baby Shaq on y'all, period. With a bad ankle. Baby Betts with a bad ankle. And y'all gonna play. They're probably not gonna play her that much, Betts that much on Wednesday. If I see them restricting her minutes, this week when they have that game, then I know that they're really trying to save her for us. Maddie wouldn't be that much a difference. I don't think she would either, especially not with her size and length. Maddie Westbeld doesn't look the same. She doesn't look the same. So I'll say Kenny. She doesn't look the same. I don't know if that will change, but I'll take Kennedy. I'm sorry, RC, but she gonna get got again. Juju's gonna go off. I want Kiki to have a better game. I want Kiki Irfin. I'm gonna say it right now. I want her to go to UCLA, forget those are your friends, and act like you trying to make a statement. Do your statement ball. I've seen you do it. You usually go off in the fourth quarter. Try it in the fourth and the first. Let Juju have the second and third, but let Juju get going in the first. She's got to see that ball drop through on her threes. Nippy Elizabeth, if she gets got again, she's softer than an egg yolk. I'll be the first to admit it. Yeah, Betts. And that offense slow, RC, but sometimes Betts gets aggressive and she runs the floor depending on who she's playing. Well, she didn't like running against us. She was stepped behind. She can't keep up with Keekers or Rhea. I mean, if Lauren not in the point, Jew is too fast for Lauren. Kiki too fast. And Rhea and Clarice. Oh, I forgot about my big C. Gonna get more time as long as she stays out of foul trouble. I need her to be smart with her defense. Amen. Say it loud. Juju, I saw Lauren shoot a jumper versus Iowa. I was like, how could you let this happen? Get on the block. She make it? She made a jumper? She probably got some stuff in her bag though. I don't know, but if Juju had more than 5 points at halftime, we would have smoked them. Mm-hmm. She wasn't shooting that great beginning of the season. I think she was still coming off that surgery off her hand. She didn't get to shoot a lot last summer, so it was like she's working on finding the rotation on that shot. Of course, too. That's why I said LSU versus USC would do numbers. Straight track me. It would be fun. It would be so fun. Oh, it'd be so fun. I want to see it. I want to see it. It would be so fun. Kiki Rice fouled out yesterday too. She did. She was mad, but she fouled out against us to our second time playing. I'm not sure if she did in the double overtime for the Pac-12 semis, quarterfinal semi. But I remember her fouling out. She does every now and then. Lucky we had one without her. Man, I don't know about. I think you guys should be talking about that controversial call with Lucy Olsen. Was that? I mean, was it a moving screen? No one's hollering about it being a moving screen, or did she just trip and it was like an incidental contact? It was, oh my gosh, they were already up. It was like, why are you being so aggressive to the screen? Just back up and go around. Let her have the shot. It's only going to tie the game, if anything, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and if she's taking a three and misses it, y'all get the rebound. Nah, I rimmed out. Let's jumper. Okay. Well, at least she took it. Lucy Olsen had 5 for 22. Oh, Lord. She had 5 for 22, but she want to go off and be Gigi Watkins when she plays us. She shot horribly 3-point blank layups. Davis literally saved the game against UCLA in the Pac-12 tournament. That block. Yeah, and that's what Juju. That's what Juju be doing. Juju be like channeling her inner Davis, blocking Betts. And I remember the block Flajay had against Betts. I saw her laughing too. She knew it was something she had purposely said she wanted to get, and she got it. And so then I think that encouraged you, like, you know what, I can get it. If I can get it, like, I'm taller than Flajay. If I time this right, if Lucy has a slightly better offensive game, I will win some bad screen or no screen. That's true. That's true. Slightly better, yeah, slightly better game than she had. Yeah. There was so many. It's always comes down to that, guys. It's like it always comes down to if this, if we can do that, if we can tweak this, if so and so is playing, so and so was injured, so and so didn't foul out, so and so, coach didn't call this timeout. Why didn't he foul to stop the clock? And it's so many scenarios. You just, I'm just gonna have to be ready to take whatever like happens, like in life along this journey, and that's what March Madness. I just don't want to have no medical emergency on live. That's all. I just want to stay. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to stay calm. To the best. No, I can't promise you about staying calm, but I don't want to. I don't want to lose it. Um, off some bull crap. If we get our butts kicked, that's different. But if you know, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose my mind over some controversial call. I hate that kind of stuff. It just leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Her inconsistency will keep her being drafted that high. Kennedy, yeah, I forgot she got to come out. Lucy Olsen got to come out in the draft. Nobody talks about her. Kennedy locked her fly. I mean, Tessa Johnson locked her up. Mm. Jacob, we're gonna put Kennedy. We're not gonna put Kennedy on Flage. I think. Remember, we put Kennedy on whoever's on ball. But you know what, Jacob? She doesn't always take the point. You're right. So we could put her on Flage. Okay. Anyone see Citron's high difficulty of degree of layup? That was a beautiful. That was a whole game. Was a beautiful game. Yeah, that was a good game. I just don't. My eye just don't be on Citron like that. Sometimes she just. But I see her abilities though, and because I really didn't have her that high. Had her like 10 or to the bottom of the draft. I applaud her for working her way up to the top for sure. We putting Jew. Nah. She might see Flage. Flage might run into her on a switch or something like that. But I think Jew's height would bother Flage. I got a milk bottle that says missing Michaela Blake's. SC shut her down. Yeah, she just a baby, but she gonna get SCC. Oh, let me ask you guys: Is Michaela Blake's gonna get Freshman of the Year in the SEC? Kennedy and Jew will guard Flage and Michaela. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Living Miles might stay in school. Jew. I know. I heard they'll switch up. They'll switch up. Nippy. It'll be switch up. Yeah. Jacob said yeah too. Yeah, I think who gets Anissa Kiki will be fine. Her height will bother her. You saw her against the bigs at Kentucky. She'll they'll be battling down low. She probably should guard should she probably should. Joyce had a nice game yesterday at her Malaysia. Yeah, they did. Not Rhea. No, not Rhea. No. She'll be down there a bit. She'll be down there a bit. Changing her shot a lot. I might even use Clarice to change her shot a lot too. Who else could SEC freshman of the year? Not Blake. Joyce Edwards. Joyce Edwards. Why would Miles stay? Um, why would Miles stay? I think I think to get a better contract in the dub, number one, she can. Number two, three, Hannah desperately needs her to stay. She desperately needs her. I think they only have one commit. I forgot they're in the same conference. Yeah, they're in the same conference. So and then I kind of overheard that she doesn't want to go to Seattle as number two. Notre Dame, I'm shocked. Like, you got Skylar over there. No, Notre Dame better get in that portal then. I can't wait to see the portal though. I can't wait to see the portal. I know Kenny Bricks over there hogging all the bigs though. He need to get up. He need to get up off something else. You don't think Olivia Stan? I feel like she's ready to come out. No, I think I agree. I think she's ready to come out as well. It's just it's been I heard it. I don't know where they heard it from or why they're saying that she might stay, but it's been talked about. I don't think she's yeah. I don't know if it came out of her mouth or what. When are they supposed to make this announcement? Isn't there like a game where they say I'm going to stay? They make the announcement say I'm going to stay another year or I'm declaring for the draft. Like, you know, like who does that? Only certain teams do that, or how did they know? I mean, it's up to them to declare because I don't think Rhea even mentioned it when they asked her, "What are you doing next year?" She was very coy about it and didn't say I was declaring for the draft. Who? Olivia Miles will be perfect. Oh, I'm gonna have to get in the portal to find another Lucy. You think Olivia will be good for Chicago or LA? They can do it right, like before the postseason or after the postseason March Madness. Okay, is that when they do it? Because I don't remember. I remember seeing them say it, but I can't picture when I saw them. I thought it was Senior Day. They before the postseason or after the postseason March Madness. Like like remember like I remember I could picture Paige saying what she said, but I don't know what I see the highlight. I didn't see the game, but I don't remember where she was when she said that. Some players announced they'll declare afterwards. Caitlin announced she was leaving on Senior Day. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's different people saying it. I don't know how Hannah didn't score in the two overtimes. Only took 2 to 3 times those overtime shots. That's not pay worthy. I'm sorry. I would say the same thing if Jew did, but Jew is demanding that. She's demanding that ball. I think Hannah. I don't know. Hannah got blocked 5 times in that game. She wasn't. I mean, she had a chance to pull up her midi and then she would drive. And I'm like, why are you driving in traffic at your height? Like, take the shot. Let it come off the board. You got enough rebounders. Those are the teams I would have liked to have seen her gone to LA. It was mostly because Juju would need a point guard like her. Nippy ain't playing. Nippy already. Nippy, you know how many people be running to cuss me out because I say Juju is going to the Sparks and they no, she's not. No, she's not. I was like, the only other person she want to play would be Asian. Dude, Juju's gonna get what she want to get. We got a goddamn mural for her. Okay, where Kobe and Brian and Luca and Otani has been, she's gonna stay in LA. Okay, she's a spark. Period. Leah Chavez is gonna. When is this kid gonna declare? What is she going? Where the kid going? Throw a curveball. Come to. What she haven't said. I thought you had to say where you're going. You don't have to. You don't have to because I think I signed a letter of intent this summer. I'm just talking crazy. Chavez ain't come to Ohio. You don't think she would want to play for Golden State? I don't want her in that area. Like she can't even go out and enjoy herself. There's so much crime out there. Because they'll be like situated in houses in Oakland. No. Why would I think that? That's obvious. She's a homegrown hometown hero. Hell yeah, she's staying with us. Just like Lisa Leslie did. And Tina Thompson that wanted to stay too, but thank God she didn't because she won 4 championships. The only other place I'll be fine with are the box and the comments. Make a comeback. I'm just being selfish because I'm trying to move to Vegas, so I wanted her to come to Vegas. Seattle Storm, I wanted them to rebuild. Shaking my hand, but they want to push all their chips and try to win it all without Jewel. They can. I need Jewel. Jewel was part of a trio. Um, she was part of a package with Brianna. Juju Watkins, you are a Washington Mystics. Why? All because Chicago gave up their 27 first round pick swap. Damn! Shit. Hey, what's up, Marcelo Vadado? What's up, man? Are you new here? Welcome. If you are, did you just subscribe today? What's up? What's your thoughts? We're just talking about the AP top 25. We're talking hoops. We're talking. We got into now future draft talk. RC, are you serious? So the Washington Mystics, who would give up the what? Who did that first round pick swap? Who did that? Oh my God! If Ohio State and Iowa face off in the Big Ten tournament, who do you think would win? I think Iowa is going. Ohio State is coming for that ass. They're gonna be super hot. I don't know. I don't know if they got anybody to stop Ohio State's Iowa's bigs. I think Hannah Stokey and O'Grady are a problem for Ohio State. The thing I'm confused about is why should Paige should win a championship to cement her legacy when they excuse it for Caitlin? Yeah, why does Paige have to win? Oh, because of the legacies of all the greats. Um, as great as she is, it's UConn. It's traditionary for UConn to have, a number one draft pick, okay, not win the championship. So it's on Paige. You know, it'll be a stain on her, on her. Tired of disrespect for Paige, but that's what it is because of all the great that came out of there. I was happy when Caitlin went to Indiana. It's easy to travel and see her Fever games, only like an hour and 42 minutes. Oh yeah, you okay? So you're not far from there. You right there. You can just pop right on over. That's how I feel. Like it's got to be somewhere where if Jew, it's got to be somewhere where I can get to the games. You feel me? I got to get to the game. Of course, I got to get, and in whatever city I'm in, always has to have a WNBA team, and I got one now for the Valks while I'm temporarily in Northern California. I really don't think Jew's going to leave out of California. If WNBA is extra smart, they're keeping her in Cali. Period. Paige's legacy is only affected by injuries. If Paige doesn't win, she's not at the top of the UConn grades. No, she's still up there for me, but for me, she wasn't anyways because that's Maya DT. Yeah, she's not going to be above Maya DT. Period. No, she's not above them. I don't care what anybody says. She's not above them. No. I think they were just trying to put her on a Mount Rushmore and it'd be like DT, Maya, Brianna Stewart. It's hard to compete with Maya and Diana in college. Or Brianna Stewart. Paige should be having a better scoring season, but she's doing pretty well for herself. I mean, she's real efficient. I think she settled into wanting to facilitate play make for the team. And UConn has a hell of a squad this season. And then with Aubrey back and AZ, let's say AZ continues to score the way she does. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, who's better, Paige or Sarah? Sarah, right now, right? Okay, I mean, is it better right now or like okay, compare it as freshman? Like I don't know. Yeah, everybody's saying that Sarah looked like a damn junior out there. Like she been here, she been playing college ball, y'all. I'm sorry, Sarah is. I didn't know the kid was like that. She's a hooper. Oh, I forgot I gotta do that. Pay for it. What I did. I don't care what nobody says. I got some paperwork to do. I gotta do some one more thing, y'all. Um, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta take care of today. So Sarah must have passed paid. I don't know. We'll see. Um, it depends on what he has surrounding her, because you know every superstar needs help. Sarah Strong, Tim Duncan mindset, but she's a hooper. And Duncan, and um, I mean, the girl could shoot from like her mama. I was a feaster. I mean, she shoots from the outside, gets long range threes. She's dynamo inside, smart passer. I mean, rebound. I don't know. This kid's good. She's so good. Last better than you. Last okay. Okay, then Latson should go number one in the draft next year over Betts, over Friday. Latson and Gordon were out of injury that game. Tim Duncan, underrated GOAT. Tim Duncan is Tim Duncan is bro. And what is y'all beef with Latson? The girl don't even really say much. She just hoops. Who got beef? What's y'all beef with Tanai Latson? Are you talking about me, Donovan? I just said like no, she's not Juju Watkins. No one's Juju Watkins. So who you guys got beat? I don't think anybody has beat with Tanai Latson. Jacob Brasov yet to watch Latson religiously. I don't have any beef. I really like her. We like her. She played with Ray. She played with Raven in high school. I watched her, Donovan. A friend sent me tapes on her, and I just didn't remember like their names because I had focused in on Raven, and I was a Raven fan when she was in high school with the black coach and all the championships they were winning. And she had a little co-partner that used to run the floor in fast break, and now I know who it was. It's Latson, so I was excited to learn like that's where that kid went. So I like Latson. I heard Iowa tried to recruit Betts. Super glad probably did. That seemed like their style of player. If I were to choose between Betts and Camilla, even though I think I love the position that Betts gets down low, I do. It's just because my eyes I like running gun games, so I'll take Camilla for that. Do you think our freshmen will leave because they don't play much at Iowa? Will they get in the portal? No. Who's going to take you? We ain't even got no tape on you. You need to stay there, face adversity, build your team up. Everybody needs to stop running into the portal. I don't have beef with her. I just don't see how she's better than Jude because people at the beginning of the season were saying Latson is ahead of Jude. I think they're just talking about scoring because she was averaging that many points. And she's not seeing double coverage. She's facing single coverage. There's a part of me that wants Iowa to beat Ohio and UCLA just to have USC get their revenge. You already know, but I want to get some of it too, Nip. 6'7" don't grow on trees. You right. 6'7" don't grow on no trees, y'all. But who's the kid that's 6'8" and they're doing nothing with? That it's just somebody in the league in the country that's 6'8", and they were just talking about that the other day. Like, man, what have they done? Like, or what has she done? But there is a 6'8" person, and I can't remember who she plays for. We need to win out, beat Michigan, and I like Michigan and Wisconsin to improve our March Madness odds. Iowa, that is okay, in Iowa, and then I like Sarah Williams from Wisconsin, and I like the freshmen over at Michigan Wolverines. Now I don't think no freshman should leave Iowa. I don't think no freshman. I mean, like nobody's screaming, Michaela Blakes, you need to leave. You need to leave. Like her position. Um, I don't know, just tough it out over there. Get people to do like Jew had to do, and maybe people go out and recruit other kids to come to follow you and to be a part of your program. Hawkeyes Bruin and y'all are eligible for both tournaments. Yep, you got two people. You got two people in the tournament. RC, they're eligible for both tournaments. But I don't want to get too far ahead on the bracketology yet. It's gonna be interesting, but I want to see the rest of this week out to March, and I'm excited on to watch the conference tournaments. It's gonna say a lot. Who's gonna come out healthy, wealthy, and wiser? I know Kiyomi stays at Rutgers, so Jude can show out and humble her. I would just can't look, man. Jude next year, with being that she'll be an upperclassman, you'll see a whole different personality. I think even more of her personality, because she plays. She always, even though she's the leader of the team, she always, to me, seems like she allows the juniors and seniors to be the ones, and I think she gets along well with the younger girls. I think some of the old heads need to go. Iowa just can't lose to Wisconsin. That would be a death sentence too. I believe they just meant in scoring, not the best prospect, but Latson is no slouch. She's very much a top three draft pick. It's between her, Betts, and Flau'jae, honestly. Yeah, I see that. I do, Donovan. I see that. I have no doubt because I forget that she's in that class. But when I thought of that, when I think of the 26 class, I think of everybody you said, and they'll still have Kiki Rice up there. Totally out of left field, but I think Chloe Kiss should get more minutes too. I thought she was. What happened? They're changing it up a bit. They're changing it up. Donna's been was trying a whole lot of different things yesterday, in my opinion, um, which is fine because you want to see different sets and rotations and subs and seeing how they all play together because you're going to see in the tournaments you're going to see a lot of different defenses. So you got to have different rotations for those defenses. And that's how I remember us getting to that. My role changing in college on year when we were making our run. It's like you know we started to see who we wanted in when they play a zone. Who do we want in when they go man to man? You know, it was just like you got to be ready to adjust to all of these different things and people on the court that you're running with when they substitute in and saying, okay, I remember we practiced, and I remember what this person did. Hold on, I got to get this call. I got a repairman situation. my opinion, guys, I'm over Deladon. I'm over her. I'm done. I'm not even waiting. I'm not holding my breath for her. Her days are past. Matter of fact, in a couple of years, there's going to be a couple of people falling off. I'll tell you right now. This class is coming up 27, 28. It's going to look, the W is going to look totally different. And some of these players that have been here, well, 5, 6, 7 years, they better step up their game because Angel out there and unrivaled, like 22 points, 21 rebounds. That's the kind of stuff you're going to be seeing. Camila's over there in China getting her game on. Like, some of these players are done. Phoenix Mercury look better with BG, and BG gonna be happy over there in Atlanta. Should be their hard to write a Wonder Woman show. The way that Kiki comes out during the thinking of Wonder Woman, I wanted to do something for her where when she comes through the tunnel and she comes through the smoke and then she stops and then she poses. I mean, I look at her, I just start cracking up. And she is so Wonder Woman. It's funny. It's just funny to me. She just be out there having a blast. She's not a failure. I just think when I see her play well in that system, but her athleticism and shooting is still shaky to me to translate to the W. Okay. Man, Kiki Rice got to fix that shot, bro. That is the ugliest. I think her shoulders remind me of um, Alyssa Thomas, but Alyssa Thomas figured it out. And Kiki shot at the top of the head and all this crookedness she got going on. It's a wrap. She's got to fix that. Someone should make a Wonder Woman edit. I want to make a Wonder Woman edit of her. Like, I swear, like side by side comparison. Like, and when Kiki comes out through the tunnel, I want her to spin and do that like Wonder Woman. It's like she is hilarious to me. Kiki Infant is hilarious. She's always just a joy. Kiki Rice is gonna be a bench warmer if she don't get it together. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything because you're saying it all. I'm telling you, she got to fix that shot. Watch her shoot, Nippy. Watch her shot. It's crazy to me. She shoots like it hurts. I think it does. Remember, she had that tape on her arm. Like it hurts, but Kiki could be solid too in the dub. Just two. First round again. Two. Not with that shot. A two is a scorer. Two a shooter. See how I fixed that shot, man. Oh, God. Kiki Rice going to be flipping burgers at the Burger King if she doesn't get it all the way together. Dude, she just got a hitch in her shot. It's not just that. Watch how she finishes. She don't finish like with the crane at all. It's like she has this crane, but it's like my shoulders are stiff right now due to my arthritis. It's like my arms can't even go straight up. They should be like going straight up. She can't. It's no flexibility up in this. It's tight. And that's why she's always getting massages. I can just see it. It's all tight. Something happened. Second rounder. Damn, she dropped. She was like, I watched her in the McDonald All American game and she got MVP. She was this, she was that. Flage wasn't even like in the top of her class. Like Flage higher than her. She has 1 year to shock the world. I give it to her. That's not a problem. I'll give it to her. But I see no lies being told here. I see no lies told here. Okay, my people. This was great. You want me to come back for the Texas Georgia game? Do we want to look at our new number one Texas team today? I think I gotta see what time that game is and see if I should come back up. And then I think we got Unrival today. I want to see Rakia Jackson do a little more during Unrival. She's okay, but she can do better. Yes, I agree. Anyways, let me go write a Wonder Woman show since they won't do it. Nippy, you gotta do it. I gotta show you some clips of this compilation that I crack up with. They go for years doing it. Of Wonder Woman. Okay, Nip, I'm about to close out too. She better than Jada Williams. Man, I love Jada Williams. Leave Jada alone. Jada, welcome to the league anytime. The way that girl plays some defense, man, she gets it. She gets it, and she's a baller. She's a hooper, and that girl got a heck of heart. I like Jada Williams. Jada Williams gonna make it just the same way Little Ari McDonald's makes it. We gotta have her in the league. She's must see fun entertainment at TV. So, and then she'll be playing with the girls that she came out with. You know, I like Jada Williams, Jada Donovan over there. That class, um, that class 2027 is a class, man. That's my favorite class. All right, y'all. I'm gonna close it out. Donovan, all of you guys, Bear Beauty, RC, Jacob. I don't want to forget your name. Facts. Arizona girls got some heart. I love my Arizona girls. Um, Bear Beauty, Brazil, all of you guys that stopped in. I had a new person stop in. I hope you hit the subscribe button. Sorry I was late. No, Jazz, no worries, no worries. You know, I'll be trying to do my Monday morning AP Top 25 because this is so it just cracks me up when it comes out. I just love you guys coming in and joining me and just give me your thoughts and your opinions on it because man, it's RC said it was musical chairs. So man, I just can't wait. Like this week, February is a short month. We gonna go into our March first game, first with us with the big banger with UCLA. Then I think there's a couple of games all the way up to like the third. Then we got to kick back right, and then we got to get ready for the tournaments. Oh my God, just the regular conference tournaments are gonna be fire. And then before we even get to Selection Sunday on the 16th. So we got some good basketball coming up. TCU gonna be number one next to. You keep on laughing. You keep on talking stuff about TCU. I have TCU in the top 10. No, Captain. I do. It's all going down. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's gonna be so fire. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna once and for all settle who is the best team in the SEC. I know that. I know that. I know that. No capping. No shade. We're gonna see. But then there's somebody gonna say, well, that doesn't determine who's the best, blah 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 blah. Whatever. Let's let's play the game. Let's go out with a banger. Let's go out with some heart. Let's see who the best is. All right, y'all. Peace. Love y'all. Drink water. Stay cool. Stay fresh. I'm